Imagine if alien beings landed on Earth, and your only weapon to prevent a global catastrophe was language. Arrival is a sci-fi masterpiece that isn't just about aliens, it's about understanding, perspective, and time itself. Get ready as we break down every mind-bending twist, uncover hidden meanings, and journey through this incredible story. The film opens with a melancholic montage that introduces us to Dr. Louise Banks. We see glimpses of her life, joyful moments with her young daughter, Hannah, and then, heartbreaking scenes as Hannah succumbs to a rare disease. This montage, filled with haunting music and emotional imagery, leaves us with an overwhelming sense of loss and sets a poignant tone for the film. Fast forward to the present. Louise is a linguist teaching at a university when sudden news hits. 12 alien spacecraft, or shells, have arrived at various locations around the world. Humanity is in shock. Panic spreads as people struggle to understand why they're here. We see a chaotic scene of TV broadcasts, people scrambling in fear. And soon after, Louise is approached by the US military, led by Colonel Weber, who needs her linguistic skills to communicate with the aliens. This invitation marks the beginning of an extraordinary journey. Louise joins a team of scientists and military personnel, including physicist Ian Donnelly, at a shell located in Montana. The suspense builds as they prepare to enter the alien craft. The visuals are breathtaking. The ship looms over the landscape, its surface smooth, mysterious, and imposing. When they finally step inside, everything feels otherworldly. They're taken to a large, foggy room where, behind a transparent screen, two towering alien beings, known as heptapods, appear. The atmosphere is thick with tension as Louise and Ian make contact for the very first time. Determined to understand the aliens' language, Louise begins by introducing human words and symbols. She discovers that the heptapods communicate through complex, circular symbols instead of sounds. This scene shows her patience and brilliance as she decodes the symbols piece by piece. It's no easy task. There's fear, confusion, but also an emerging bond between Louise and the aliens, whom they nickname Abbott and Costello. As Louise delves deeper into the alien language, she realizes that their symbols don't follow linear grammar. Each symbol conveys an entire thought, without sequence. This new language is beginning to change her own perceptions, and it's here that we get a sense that time and understanding might not be as fixed as we believe. Louise begins having strange visions, and although she doesn't understand them fully yet, they hint at a bigger truth. While Louise's work progresses, the world outside grows increasingly tense. Other nations, particularly China, begin interpreting the aliens' presence as a potential threat. Leaders worldwide demand answers, and countries start isolating their findings, making communication harder. Louise and Ian discover a troubling translation. The word weapon appears in the aliens' messages. The tension mounts as governments interpret this as a threat, despite Louise's insistence that it could mean tool or technology instead. Here, the stakes rise. The pressure on Louise is immense as she races to find the true meaning before military action is taken. In a critical scene, Louise has a breakthrough. She realizes that the heptapod language offers a new way of thinking about time. It's not linear but circular. As she learns their language, she begins experiencing time in the same way they do. Her visions are revealed to be glimpses of her own future. She sees herself with a daughter she hasn't yet had, but whom she'll come to love deeply, despite knowing her tragic fate. It's a revelation that shocks her but also empowers her. This newfound perspective changes everything. Louise discovers that the heptapod's message isn't about weapons or war. It's an offer to share their language, a gift that allows humans to experience time differently and possibly change the future. She realizes that the aliens came because, in 3,000 years, they will need humanity's help. This understanding of time could be the key. But as global forces move toward war, Louise takes a daring risk to prevent conflict. In a pivotal moment, she uses her newfound ability to see into the future and contacts the Chinese general in a scene that's both thrilling and deeply moving. She convinces him to call off the attack by reciting words he tells her in the future, a mind-bending twist that only works because she's learned the heptapod's language. After averting global catastrophe, Louise finally understands her visions. They're glimpses of her future daughter, Hannah. Although she sees the joy and the heartbreak that will come, she chooses to embrace this future rather than avoid it. This decision is as emotional as it is profound, a testament to living fully in each moment, despite knowing what's to come. The film closes on a bittersweet note as Louise accepts her future with open arms. She chooses love, even with the knowledge of loss. Arrival leaves us with profound questions about time, destiny, and the choices we make. It's a powerful reminder that understanding can transcend language, culture, and even time itself. *Arrival* is more than just a story about aliens. It's a story about humanity in our capacity to understand, to connect, and to embrace life, no matter the challenges. Thanks for joining us on this unforgettable journey. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the best stories film has to offer. This breakdown captures the emotional journey, the complexity of language and time, and the high-stakes drama that make Arrival a compelling and thought-provoking experience. Subscribe us for such more content.